Hey, so today I want to talk about what to do if you're unemployed and looking for work. I have been unemployed in the past, and to help me with my job search, I did a few things, kept them, and in the future, when I was unemployed again, I could always go back to this list and update it. Um, so, what you want to do, what helps me is to put everything down in a file. What you're doing, plans, things to do to save money, ideas for the future. Um, and currently, I'm looking at I call it my future job search, and it's 4 pages long. And it just lists anything and everything that you can think of about who to contact and what to do for extra money. Um, and so at the very, very beginning, it's like the very first thing to do when you're unemployed. And it talks about how um, uh, tips on resume writing and interviews, job search, um, even make a list of all the bad things about the job that you did not like to help you get over the fact that you don't have that job anymore. It talks about rolling over your 401k, updating your LinkedIn information, updating your resume, just everything to do right now to get prepared. It talks about applying for unemployment, and then after that, in order of preference about what I should do. I have things like sign up for Monster.com and ZipRecruiter and CareerBuilder. All the different temp agencies, reach out to different people um, who could potentially be professional references. Just anything and everything, all the way down. Like I said, I got 4 pages of this stuff. Reach out to previous employers. Um, and then even some further down, it's things are not as important, but like the Department of Labor, they have training on their webpage. Um, Frugal living. What is this one thing that I ran across and I just wanted to research for the future? Um, and then the very very last thing is Craigslist. You can do a search for most of the things that Craigslist has is a little bit below my level though. So Craigslist, but once you start getting desperate, this is the place you go to. All the way down, tips, companies that are the same companies, because especially when it comes to like temp agencies, you have a whole bunch that are merging and combining and buying out each other and stuff like that. So there's a lot of times you don't want to apply for like every single one. You just want to apply to the top one. And the great thing about temp companies is that they get paid if you work. So, and you get all this for free. So let them do, because they know what they're doing. Let them do all the work. So in the past, I have been unemployed for a few months. Then I got that bumped down to like 2 weeks. And nowadays, if I'm unemployed, I will have another job within a very, very short period of time. So, and this is just something that I keep. And every time I'm unemployed, actually, my current job, I do believe it will be my last job. But that's probably information for another video. I hope to retire within the next 5 years. So early retirement. But yeah, that's issue for another video. Companies are the same, and then at the very very bottom, I have a poem. Just it's sort of like a never quit type poem. Improve your management skills. be healthy. If you can take care of your body, employers will think that you will take care of their job. At the very bottom of that, I got dead ends. Things that I researched, went into, or whatever, and for whatever reason, they're not hiring, or they won't do it without, maybe I need to have clearance or something. So at the very, very bottom, that's where I put all my dead ends. However, I really do think that this is a good thing to have, good thing to keep, good thing to use for the future. And I don't know how often you switch jobs. I've done it more often than I would like to admit. But it is nice that if for whatever reason I don't have a job, I can pull up my list and I know exactly who to email. I know exactly what to do. It's all right there. So that's my future job search document that I've created. Another document that I have is I just call it whatever year it is. So right now it's 2020. So if I was without a job right now, I'll just call it 2020 job search. And this is an Excel file. This is where I go through, and it's sorted by date, but who I talked to, what company, what did we talk about, and the status. This is where if I do email a resume, everything I do with a particular person or company gets recorded on this spreadsheet so that I know who I've emailed, so I don't email them more than once, and also so that if someone said that they're going to get back to me within the week and I can see that, hey, it's been 2 weeks, maybe I should reach out to them, get an update on that. My most recent one is 51 lines long. So what this is when I was unemployed, I sat down and each person got recorded about, I emailed a resume, sent message from webpage, emailed, even when it comes to interviews, we had a Skype interview, they are looking for a job for me, interview, emailed, interview, with obviously the date and who I talked to, and then at the very, very bottom, it is the one that hired me. So at that point, this sheet goes on inactive status that hasn't been touched in it for a year. However, if I am unemployed in the future, once again, I have this sheet that I know who are good, who will help, and who is just a waste of time. There's a few temp agencies that have been really, really nice, have always wanted to help, but every single time I reach out to them, they don't have anything for me. So they're nice, but it's almost like a waste of time. So I know who the good ones are. So if you're unemployed, that is what I do. That is what I'd recommend to you. I think it helps, and also when you're unemployed, it's high stress anyways, and this is sort of peace of mind to just let you know that it's all going to be okay, and it will be okay. We all have a bright future.